The nose, especially the bridge and surrounding T-zone, is one of the most common places where blackheads stubbornly take root. And today, we're about to witness one of the most satisfying deep pore cleansing sessions focused entirely on this trouble area. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Jamie Lee, and I'm here to walk you through every pore-purging moment of this incredible blackhead removal journey. From the very first glance, it's clear we're dealing with a high-density blackhead zone. The skin along the bridge of the nose looks congested, with visible dark dots clustered tightly together. Some blackheads are small and fresh, while others appear older, deeper, and fully oxidized, a perfect storm of sebum, dead skin cells, and environmental residue trapped beneath the surface. The practitioner begins by gently prepping the skin, cleansing and warming it to open up the pores. With the skin softened and pores slightly dilated, the extractions begin. Using a precise, medical-grade stainless steel Comdun extractor, the process starts in the center, right along the upper bridge of the nose. The first few extractions are surprisingly clean. You can see the Comdun loop press lightly against the skin, and with a little tension, a tiny thread of sebum shoots out. It's like watching a plug get unscrewed from a bottle. The relief is visual and immediate. The pore, once blocked, now appears visibly clean and much smaller in diameter. As the session progresses, the real action begins. Larger blackheads, those deeply rooted in the sebaceous glands, begin to surface. These are not the quick one-squeeze extractions. No, these require patience, angling, and sometimes a second or third gentle attempt. And when they finally erupt, it's like watching a tightly packed spring uncoil. The satisfaction is unmatched. Midway through the session, the extractor encounters a particularly stubborn blackhead, thick, dark, and deeply embedded at the center of the nose. The skin bulges slightly around it, and the pressure increases carefully. Finally, it releases with a pop. A long, cylindrical plug, dark at the tip and creamy at the base, emerges fully intact. The audience reaction? Goosebumps. The practitioner continues with a steady rhythm, cleaning the skin after each extraction to reduce contamination. The process is slow, deliberate, and almost meditative. You can see the care taken to minimize skin trauma. No harsh pinching, no aggressive squeezing, just technique and patience. As we move towards the nostrils and outer wings of the nose, the texture of the skin becomes tighter and oilier. These areas often contain dozens of tiny blackheads packed close together. Here, the practitioner switches to a flatter loop extractor, ideal for small, shallow extractions. In one sequence, we see over a dozen micro blackheads cleared in less than a minute, a rapid-fire series of tiny sebum eruptions that's both impressive and oddly relaxing to watch. Occasionally, you'll see a small amount of clear fluid or minor redness after an extraction, nothing to worry about. This is simply the skin's natural response to pressure and pore cleansing. The practitioner gently wipes each area with a sterile gauze, sometimes applying a calming gel to reduce inflammation. The nose, once congested and shadowed by black dots, begins to glow. The pores look minimized, the skin smoother, the oil sheen noticeably reduced. What makes this session truly stand out isn't just the quantity of blackheads removed, but the clarity of the process. Every plug, every pore, every reaction is clearly visible, thanks to expert camera work and lighting. For skincare enthusiasts, it's a masterclass in how effective and non-invasive extractions can be when done professionally. Beyond the physical transformation, this kind of treatment is a game-changer for skin health. Regular blackhead buildup on the nose can lead to enlarged pores, bumpy texture, and even acne if left untreated. By cleaning out the congestion and following up with proper skincare, this patient has taken a huge step toward long-term skin clarity. Speaking of aftercare, this is crucial. After extractions, the skin needs time to heal. A light toner, followed by a serum with ingredients like niacinamide or tea tree oil, helps reduce redness and keep pores clean. Avoid makeup or harsh scrubs for at least 24 hours. And of course, sunscreen is a must. The cleaner the pores, the more vulnerable the skin becomes to UV damage, so protecting it post-treatment is essential. Watching this session is more than just satisfying, it's educational. It reminds us that skin issues like blackheads are completely normal and treatable with the right approach. No gimmicks, no filters, no shortcuts, just a steady hand, clean tools, and attention to detail. By the end of the video, the transformation is obvious. The nose looks like it's been completely refreshed, like the skin can finally breathe. You can almost feel the weight lifted from those once clogged pores. So whether you're dealing with blackheads yourself or simply enjoy the oddly therapeutic process of watching them get removed, this video has it all: technique, visuals, and a visible payoff that feels almost too good to be true. But we're not done just yet. After the initial extractions, the practitioner moves in for a second round, this time focusing on hidden clusters of blackheads that lie just beneath the surface, particularly around the upper nose crease and nostril folds. These areas are often overlooked because they're harder to see with the naked eye, but under magnification, they reveal a network of compacted pores that are begging for release. You can almost feel the skin sighing in relief as each plug is removed. Some come out as soft, creamy filaments, the type we know as sebaceous filaments rather than true blackheads, but still, their removal visibly smooths the texture of the nose. Others are firm, waxy cores that resist at first, then spring out like tiny corks from a wine bottle. There's something fascinating about the sheer variety of what lies beneath the skin. From soft, milky plugs to hard, oxidized black specks, every extraction feels like uncovering a mini time capsule of buildup, a record of days, even weeks, of oil and skin debris accumulation. And while the focus is on the nose, the practitioner takes the opportunity to gently press along the sides of the nose bridge, extending into the cheeks where blackheads begin to taper off. This blend between nose and cheek, often the blind spot in daily cleansing, can hold residual buildup that creates a rough, uneven skin texture. Addressing it ensures a more seamless and complete cleanse. Midway through this extended session, the practitioner pauses to gently apply a soothing gel mask infused with ingredients like aloe vera and Centella asiatica. The cooling effect helps calm inflammation and close the pores. This intermission is vital, not just for the skin, but for us watching, offering a moment of visual peace before returning to the action. After the mask sits for a few minutes, we return for the final round of extractions, this time using a pinpoint extractor tool designed for precision targeting of microcomedones. These are the tiniest blackheads, barely visible, but when extracted, they release a satisfying bead of oil that reflects light like a droplet of dew. What's impressive is the meticulous attention to detail throughout the session. No pore is ignored, no area rushed. The practitioner works almost like a sculptor, shaping, cleaning, and perfecting the skin surface pore by pore. This level of care is what separates a proper dermatological treatment from at-home attempts that often do more harm than good. Let's talk texture for a moment. By now, the surface of the nose looks noticeably smoother and less inflamed. The usual bumpy, uneven look of clogged pores has been replaced by a soft, velvety finish. Even the skin tone appears more even, thanks to reduced oil accumulation and increased clarity. Another underrated but powerful moment happens as the practitioner gently wipes the nose